Okay, welcome back. My Let's Play of Final Fantasy 14 on the PC. We are going to continue the main quest, heading into the snow something dungeon. But before we get to that, we're in the Gold Saucer because we are about 4 minutes out or so from the Jumbo Cactpot announcement, the winning numbers for the week. And I've never seen what that announcement is like. So I figured I'd just show it to you real quick before we move on to the more serious stuff. Since we have a few minutes, though, we can do the mini Cactpot, since I haven't shown you that either. So for the mini Cactpot, basically it shows you have a 9-spot grid here. And throughout this grid are the numbers 1 through 9. And you get one for free, and then you click 3 more spots to uncover the numbers. So here's a 4, here's a 2, here's a 7. So that means 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are somewhere else in there. Now we pick a line, one of these lines of spots, and then you add those numbers up, and then it pays out MGP based on the sum. So for this line right here that we have the full number for, which is 7 plus 4 plus 1, that's 12. So if we click that, we'd get 108, which is not... I mean, if you look at all the payouts, it's not terrible. Obviously, you want the 10,000. I have gotten the 10,000. That was pretty cool. But yeah, usually you want to shoot for like 300 or more. Which there aren't too many sums that give that amount. I mean, that's the way it goes. So it's basically just a gamble. To get this 10,000, you need 6, which means you need the 1, 2, and the 3 all in one line. In this line, we already have the 1 and 2, so we might as well go for it. Although if we're wrong, we could get like 36 or 80 or something, but let's see. All right, so there we had 12, so we got 108, which is what I said was sort of middle of the road. So that's it. So you can see then all the sums. You can calculate where you missed out big. Obviously, no line added up to the 10,000. And usually you don't get the 3,600 either. So, yeah, I'm sure one of these sums paid out more, but it's fine. So, we'll just do that twice more. Usually I like to see, like, a full line, just so I can decide if that's worth it. So this line would pay out 180. That's not horrible. This is at 11. This is at 10. Usually you want to shoot for really little number or really big number. But sometimes you just say, fuck it. There you go. I got 80. That's not great. All right. Third time's the charm. Go for that 10K. Oh, we got a 1 here. We got a 1. Got a 7. Got a 5. Let's just... Wait a minute. What is this? That is 17, which is pay 180. That's not terrible. Oh, they had the 1, 2, 3. Fuck. I had to pick one line with the 1. It was a 50-50. Damn. Ah, well. All right, so that's mini Cactpot. You know, I try to do that every day if I remember, because it's just free MGP and you can get 10,000 out of it. But we are interested in the Jumbo Cactpot, which, if I'm correct, should be in a minute. I don't know where they announce it. I don't know how they announce it. There's a lot of people up here, so I assume this spot is involved. Basically, You can buy 3 tickets for the Jumbo Cactpot. You pick 4 numbers. And the way it works is it starts with the last digit. So if your last digit matches their last digit, you win something. Then, depending on how many other digits you have in order, you win more and more. So if your number was 1, 2, 3, 4, but the winning number was 1, 2, 3, 5, you get zip because your last digit did not match. So it's mainly just a 10% crapshoot with each of your tickets on whether your last digit matches. All right, it's 8:01. Selected every Saturday at 9 p.m. Earth time. I mean, I know they say 9 p.m. Earth time, and my time clearly in the upper right is 8 p.m. But I went off the website, which gives, the exact number with, like, the time zone, and it seemed to be 8 p.m. Wow. 4 people won the jackpot last week. Oh, a lot of people must enter this shit. Okay, apparently I fucked up. All right. I know that I'd seen it before that it said in-game Saturday at 9 p.m. Earth time. I was just going off the official website. All right, I guess I got it wrong. All right. Then maybe we'll try to catch that at the end after we do everything else. Sorry for wasting your time. Be nice to win $1 million, though. I want it to be sort of on the dot, because I think I read somewhere, like, if you collect your payment within the first hour, you get a bonus or something like that. I know that sounds fake, but that's what an official website said. All right, Path of the Righteous. Time is of the essence, Mangg. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emeric everything we have discovered. Emeric. Alright, Snowcloak it is. Which is going to be over yonder. Let's read about this dungeon. AoE abilities, stacking debuff. It's debuff reach 4 stacks, you're frozen. Mangg, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levelure been informed? The braves must be made aware. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins, when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. Like, what the fuck? Did they assume his gender? That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levalure. There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alpha Node. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. Oh, I wonder what we should do. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many or Papalimo will sulk. Yeah, maybe like 3 allies. That would be good. Alrighty, let's see here. I was reading still. Okay. Nothing too complicated. Frontal AoE. Okay, some job for the tank. Room-wide AoE, that's what I need to know about. Oh, when Yeti performs a room-wide AoE, hit it with snowballs. Line up behind it and attack it to stop the casting. Interesting. Snowballs. I don't know if that seems more of a DPS job than the healer's job. Okay. 1,000-year storm party-wide attack. Okay. 3 icicles. 2 of them produce an AoE. 1 of them explodes later. You have to run behind the icicle and then move before it explodes. Interesting. All right. So, let me just see here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're at eye level 100 on the summoner. Switch over to the scholar. We're at 92 on the scholar, which is funny because it more matters on the scholar. But anyways, let's get Celine out. And we are doing... Oh, I needed to probably click on something. Entrance to the tunnel, sir, is just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we'd never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Yeah, I know. Alrighty, Snowcloak. Do it up. Less than 5 minutes. It should be less than 5 seconds. This is bullshit. It's 8 p.m. on a Saturday. There should be every person on the planet playing this game right now. What is this nonsense? 5 minutes. Alright, I suppose I'll have to pause. Let's do it. Oh, this DPS. He's probably been in queue for like 48 minutes. He probably forgot this game existed. There we go. Very nice. Nice snowy dungeon. Wow, what an eclectic bunch. One guy's like shirtless wearing a towel, and the other looks like a fucking boss. That's our tank, I guess. Works for me, baby. Oh, we're doing some big pulls, huh? That still seem a little loud to you? Do I really need to know the fucking healing sound? Does that need to be blaring in my ears? Probably not. Yeah, I think we can adjust that right now. Don't worry, I'm still healing. Heals are being performed. Oh, Scholar. I guess I could dot stuff. Why am I dying? Okay, we're in a level fucking 50 dungeon. You should know how to tank two things at the same time. What is happening? Oh, it's because he's a fucking newbie tank. He doesn't know how to... He's probably his first time tanking ever. He did all his main quests with some other class. Then he leveled up a tank and never did a dungeon until right now. That's what's happening. Or he's just an idiot. I don't know. One of the two. One of those might be more plausible. This music is so tranquil. Crazy. What is he doing? Oh my god. Why does he look so cool and yet he's so shit? What has he got on? Oh, this is like all just like the generic set that he probably got for being a warrior. It is a cool looking set, I'll give you that. He's at least winning Fashion Fantasy a little bit. I definitely worry about the bosses, though. I mean, look at this guy. He's gonna get his ass handed to him. Okay. At least he knows how to turn the boss away from people. That's good. Let's just put this on. I feel like we probably want to destroy that. That's gonna be... Oh, god damn it. Damn it. They want to make me work for it, that's all. Alright, I mean... These bosses are generally easy enough that it's not that big of a deal. Okay, well, don't stand so close to... Oh, my God. Alright, you're lucky this shit is easy. I don't know how I got hit by that. Alright, we should kill the boss pretty quick. If that's what we're doing, we should kill the boss. Alright, we got it. Oh, guys. You're lucky Celine is so good. Antique Tassets. I don't know what that is. Apparently someone needed it. Should I? He rolled a 98. So I would have just looked desperate. This is cool. I like this a lot. This music, oh my god. It's like hard to believe that this is the music of the dungeon. It's funny because it seems like the exact music that would play in a Final Fantasy game in like a snowy area. It's just perfect. Shit, why are we dying? Why the fuck are you dying? Why are we all dying? Dude, we're getting wrecked. But this music would have me believe that everything's perfectly okay. Oh god, I'm gonna get... Okay, I think it was just like that zone maybe, or... I'm not sure. We're fine. We're fine. It is like this wintry zone. Let me stand outside of that. It's cool. I like it. I like this stuff. Jesus, guys. Oh, shit. Hold on. Get some Whispering Dawn on you. That'll treat you right. Jesus, he takes a lot of damage. What the fuck are you doing, man? Alright, Yeti, this is where we have to hit snowballs to him. Which I'm sure we're not going to do too well, so let's see. Also, the tank is apparently supposed to position the Yeti's AoE into the Spriggans, which we'll see if he does that. Chances are we'll probably just kill him nice and easy. Okay, I think we... maybe we didn't. I don't... Okay, there are the Spriggans. There's the snowballs. You know what? I'm just going to focus on healing. I'm going to focus on watching Celine heal things. And maybe we'll put some Whispering Dawn on people. There we go. And, okay, I mean, stuff is happening. There's a lot of Spriggans that are hurting me. But, okay, here... Oh, jeez. See the snowball. Get the snowball. Okay, there. Boom. He got it. Dude. I'm commending that dude. That guy's getting the commendation. Nothing else. But I feel like that I'm just keep getting hit by Spriggans. Should that concern me? It's not really that much damage, but it is damage. See, I think he's supposed to turn them into snowballs. Not really doing that. Let's get some more Whispering Dawn on people. There we go. Good, good, good. Yeah, see the Spriggans just, they don't like me. Because I'm a healer. Oh, shit. Dude, he's going for it again. He's lining it up. Ba-boom! That guy gets a commendation. Definitely. Here, I'll put Fey Illumination on you. You take 5% less magical damage. Hey, I gotta do something, man. No one is really at any risk of ever dying. And Celine does most of the work, but, you know, I try to feel useful. We'll put Whispering Dawn on everybody again. See, I can push button. I know, I should just cast Ruin over and over. It feels wrong, though, to be a healer and just sit here and do lame DPS. Okay, pretty simple. Do they just fucking run past the treasure because they have everything and it's all garbage and they don't care and blah, blah, blah? Well, apparently I already have that. Okay. Yes, run right into that AoE. That really, I mean, I guess if you're just looking to give me something to do. It doesn't reflect well on you, though. God damn, this guy. Thinks he's some epic cool samurai and I'll just heal his ass. I mean, yeah, Celine will do it no matter what, but still. Oh, shit. They're all gonna go on me in a second. Let's get some Whispering Dawn. all good. This music, it's still going. I thought it would like change up halfway through the dungeon or something, but no, they love it. Oh, provide succor. There you go. Succor has been provided. Damn, Snowclops. Snowclops, look at him. He is thick. Oh, he's also not a boss in any way. Okay. My bad. What was our tank doing? Oh boy. Healing is almost too easy, really. At least as a scholar, but probably as any class. Why do you take so much damage and yet have so much health? Defeat Fenrir. That's right. The door to oblivion opens. Excellent. Well, I know our tank is watching this shit, so I don't feel too bad. Damn. Now, in Final Fantasy VI, Fenrir is a summon. He's an Esper. Here, they reduced Fenrir to just a boss at the end of a dungeon. And a 4-man dungeon at that. Shit. Alright. Is that room-wide AoE shit? Great. Okay, so... Oh, God. Okay, so there's some sort of mechanic of standing behind this icicle. But I think we probably just all took the damage. Or they removed that mechanic. I'm not exactly sure. I have no idea. No, he took a bunch of damage. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Okay. Emergency heal. Emergency heal. Jesus. Okay, we're fine. Let me galvanize the tank some. Good, we're good. We got it. Alright. I'm sure we ignored most of the mechanics of that fight, but... Ba 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 ba. Yeah! Commend Jinzo. No! Why'd you leave? I don't want to commend this fuck. You don't deserve it. Actually, he did alright. I can't be. That's me. Great. Okay, great. What was those tassels or whatever? Should I have done something with the tassels? Antique tassets?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you trade those to get eye level 90 items. Okay, that's not really that great. Alright.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Alright. Why didn't I just kick her ass? That took longer than I expected. What's new? What news, Mangg? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it, too. 12 be praised, Mangg. We may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. We won't. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Orange have been busy perusing the archives of House Forton, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you are intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Good, I don't have to trudge anywhere. That dungeon took a while, didn't it? Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Forton. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Aranje and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. Just like Priscilla. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Forton. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Helone that your ancestors came to this land, why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and Scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Mangg XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mongols' guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. That truly be all that is required. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the aetherite Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another aetherite, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of this second aetherite, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfilia looks into our aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Kurthos is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you were not aware. Good, I knew you would understand. Yu Hayes can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and meet me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. A lot of dialogue, man. They're writing a novel here. It's surprising how pivotal Alpha Node is in the story, whereas his sister... did she ever speak? Maybe she spoke once, and then gone. I'm sure she'll come back at some point, but it's I didn't expect him to be so involved in the whole story. There you are, Mangg. Commander Levelure instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the 3rd hail from Ulda, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand. Nary a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. I didn't say shit, man. Where am I going? What am I doing? What am I doing? Balls, my ankle's on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danafin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. This snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. I'm on my way, baby. Very cool looking area. Tracks lead southeast. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and... Yu Hayes? I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Okay, I forgot. I gotta swap back over. Just in case some shit goes down. Oh, yep, shit's going down. How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought of myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. Lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. The merchant, huh? Dude, if it's that same merchant and he's involved with all this bullshit, that's some world domination shit. Whoop. Suspicious Corthan. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hey. Well, stay with him then if you think you'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Oh, Ugiri, right. Yet our lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. That's right, bitch. Fancy meeting you here, Mangg. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Ugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphinaud is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Ugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Mangg, let us wait inside for Captain Ilberd to return and deliver his report. Captain Ilberd seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Tendrils of intrigue. Captain Ilberd, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Forton. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers, available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raubon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? This is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked, and remain above suspicion all these years. Aye, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Ul'dah's was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Lominsa and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mind, under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ul'dah's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raubon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. Good deal easier than now, yes. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, it was not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail Van Darnus' ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raubon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich, informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ashgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, May. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Okay. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart. But until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Alright. You know, if the traitor inside the Immortal Flames is Raubon, I would gain a massive amount of respect for Square Enix. That would be hype. If it's anybody else, then probably not so much. All right, we are gonna finish this quest, but first, since now it's 8:57, let's pop back over to the Gold Saucer. I made a promise that we would see this, and I want to see it. So let's see it. Bam. I mean, I'm not going to win. The odds are pretty slim that I would win even anything. But look at all the people here. Look at how cool that is. This place is crowded. People are dancing. Oh my god, let's zoom in. Look at this shit. How do you turn off your HUD? Hold on. Keybind. System. Scroll lock? Oh, there you go. See, look at this. Look at this shit going on. This is Final Fantasy, baby. Oh, God. Okay, very, very interesting. Oh yeah, no matter what, we get consolation prizes, so... Plenty of people. Okay. The drawing of the Jumbo Cactpot. Here we go. There's the wheels. They don't actually depict numbers, so... God damn, this is visual overload. Okay, 7766. I assume I didn't win jack shit. Okay, I got the early bird bonus. Okay, I got a consolation prize. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Early bird, I got the consolation prize. Yeah, and I got the consolation prize. Again, I mean, like I said, you have a 10% shot on that first number. And then that's pretty much whether or not you get a consolation prize or more. So, it's just something to do every week. Not, you know, I'm not really big on gambling, so I'm not the type to be like crushed that I didn't win. All right, back to stuff that does not involve random chance. That was quite the spectacle, though. That's more what I wanted to see. My thanks for coming, Mangg. When you are ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. Conjurer yonder. This will probably be a 20-minute cinematic.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Look at that guy.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
"'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. but you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new Emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
Alright, so summarize if you didn't pay attention. The Garlean Empire has chosen a new emperor. So their squabble's over, and now they're probably going to attack Eorzea in full force. And we want Ishgard to join up with us to help defend. But we don't know that they're under Asian influence. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Take the Laminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Mervib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. Well, that's how it was described to me when I arrived there. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldans scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society, Telegia et Legi, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Mangg. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilbert near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kurthas, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Alrighty. let us wrap this up. I mean, I'm certainly very curious as to who the Ivy is. Because it can't be the merchant. I mean, that's not... We would have already said something to that effect. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Alright. We will find out who the Ivy is next time. Nice little cliffhanger for you. My name is Mangg. Gaming watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.